There you are. Welcome back to the 20-day boot camp. Last time we talked about the steps. Now let's drill those down just a shade. So we'll get more specific with them. Again, if you want to go deeper, you can go on my learning management system at Lightspeed. Hit me up. I'll send you the link in. And there's 3 to 3.5 hours of video based on what we're talking about here. But this is kind of a quick way to do it and get kind of up to speed really fast. And, most of us aren't very patient, so some people like this one better. Now, that first one, the meet and greet, has to start with us. And what do I mean by that? That means you and I have to really pay attention to our own mental state when we go out to meet a customer. We have to be in that feeling that we're going to serve our clients. Now, we'll talk about rapport as we go along later in this series. But I will tell you that it's really important to pay attention to the words our clients use, the tone that they use, the cadence for which they use it, and body language. Because those 3 areas, words, tone, and body language, determine whether you have rapport with a client. And rapport is a huge piece. Now also, here's what the customer wants from you. I heard somebody one day say they want to know you, like you, and trust you. And you know what? I don't think that's true. I don't think they really care if they know you. I think they want to like you. They don't want to be with somebody that's a jerk, but they absolutely have to trust you. And I think there's 3 ways to get them to trust you. Number 1, come with a servant's heart. I worked for a guy years ago by the name of Eustace Wolfington, and Eustace would always say, when you meet somebody, just say to yourself, not out loud, but yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. And it changes the whole energy of you. You're just serving them when you meet them. So that's the energy I want you to take. And you're going to say welcome. But we'll talk about that in a second. What you have to realize is you have 4 seconds, not 5, 4 seconds to build rapport with a client. 4. How do you do that? How do you build rapport that quickly? Well, I think you'd start with what Eustace said, but I also think you have to understand how a customer thinks. They think that they want somebody that can help them, they want somebody who cares, and they want somebody they can trust. If they know you can help them and that you really care, not BS, but really care, they're going to get that trust factor. Now, another thing that I think is really important too, customers want somebody that knows what the heck they're talking about. I think Jordan Belfort says it best. They want you to be sharp as a tack. They want you to be enthusiastic and an expert. See, they're coming here to see an expert. They don't want somebody that knows cars less than they do. So you are the expert and they are the subjects. They're okay with that if they trust you and they know you care. So those are important pieces. Also, here's another one going in. The 3 10s. The 3 10s are they have to love you. Now look, if they care, if they know you care, they know you want to help, and they trust, they're going to love you. If they know you're of integrity, they're going to want to have you help them. No doubt about it. So the relationship you and them have to be a 10. Also, the vehicle has to be a 10 in their mind. If it's not, they're not going to buy. And the organization for which you work for has to be a 10, or they're not going to buy. So we've given you some key components that have to occur in making sure you're going to sell a car. Now, on the next video, I'll break down some questions that I ask right away, questions that are called oak tree questions, and you can practice those. So we'll talk to you next time on the 20-day boot camp. Now, by the way, keep that in mind. You took some notes, practice this stuff. Make sure that as you're with a client, as you're going along this week, really make sure that you understand that they want to make sure I can help, that I care, and I can be trusted. And say to yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you, before you even talk to them. Practice that. We'll talk to you tomorrow on the 20-day boot camp. Take care.